Here we go. Both the teams running down towards this bottom lane. Bot lane prior, so important. Especially when you're playing something like a Lucian Nami. Now, Upset is going to show SK are not doing so. The sweeper comes out, the charm onto Bo, and Bo! Oh, he was unkilled until now! And SK immediately stopped that streak. Marcoon answered in response. Jungler for jungler, Exekick has to flash away. Upset trying to do the damage, and he will just force SK away. 1-for-1 in the bottom lane.
Great timing on the ward. It does get pinged out by Marcoon, but they might commit to this anyway as Bo is on the top side of the map.
Upset and Kaiser have all of their summoners here, though. This is going to be a bit of a difficult dive. Cleanse coming out, the Ignite ticking away. DOS flashing away. Upset on the chase. Upset will get one. Marcoon should be able to answer with one in response. Hits him with the Decimating Smash, and there's another. Exekick and Marcoon now needs to get away because Perks has TP'd in. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bo able to kill off Irrelevant. Exekick trying to trade on the Perks, but just can't do it. Across the map, 2 kills. 3 kills, in fact, for Vitality, and only 1 in response for SK.
SK, you delivered Upset's first death of Spring, but at what cost? As Vitality respond, enemy junglers, they can easily cross-map this in exchange for the Drake, and just great awareness from Bo. And a great early game for Vitality. Vitality have just been dominant so far this split, Medic. When we kind of look at some of their early game performances and just overall dominance that we've seen from Vitality. Awareness from Exekick. Upset just ran out of mana. There was no way for him to really fight back at the end. And fully committing into that 2 versus 2. DOS wasn't even able to use the Ignite. Had he gotten it down, they might have been able to secure a kill, but at the very least, they'll force all those summoner spells out. Of course, Upset running the Cleanse, something that perhaps they were respecting. Didn't want to overcommit that summoner in this position. But it will mean that SK can get something on the cross map, secure that Herald to the best of 1s at least, and then we saw some of his great potential in the best of 3s and best of 5s as well. He's a player you can believe in, and already against Upset, he's going to Toba now. Upset wants a bit of revenge.
Exekick can just dash across the wall. For the moment, Upset just chunking him out. It's the lethality first rated Dirk we often see on the Lucian as that first buy into the Noon Quiver. Get yourself up, maybe a Gale Force hit. Well, getting him a little bit more gold. Oh, flash chase. Irrelevant doesn't have flash, remember, it doesn't have Mega Gnar. He's going to try and dodge away from this one, but Photon with a second leap strike. Flash away from DOS alongside the Wild Growth. Marcoon looking for something. Photon just dived in with a leap strike, and immediately he's locked down underneath the tower. Marcoon takes it. Meanwhile, Vitality, 4 members strong down towards this bottom side, will steal away the blue and get another plate for themselves. Won't be able to get 5 in this bottom lane because plates expire. Position on Soul. Marcoon used the decoy just to dash away from Bo. Irrelevant building up the Mega Gnar here, though, and Vitality could be in a bit of a sticky situation. Irrelevant, though, it's on a control ward. Photon's going to chase him out, lands the stun, and Irrelevant already down to half HP. Turns it around onto Photon. There's the wall up into the Gnar, into the wall, and there's Photon! Absolutely atomized! And the Dragon should be forfeit for SK. Bo dashing in, Upset doing the same, but the heal and the flash for Irrelevant will keep him safe.
Really good response once again from SK. Bo looking for the steal.
You can just steal it. You can just walk in. The Cyclone going down. Bo still very healthy. Flashes away as Exekick was coming in from the flank. The Bolt Breaker back in, and Bo gets it. Goes in with a cease and desist. Stops his own life.
Of the Infernal Soul is now something that SK have to worry about, because the next one's going to spawn when Baron is up, and the amount of control that Vitality is going to have over those 2 objectives is going to be lethal.
And the issue is you don't just have to worry about it in 5 minutes. Because if you secured that Drake, you then have to worry about it in 10 minutes, and then in 15 minutes, and then in 20 minutes. Even if you are able to control the entire map, DOS just, he just gets slapped. Imagine if he had a real weapon. Photon going for a little bit more, though. Marcoon's on the way, and now the TP coming in. Photon does still have the flash, lands the Counter-Strike stun, and then dashes and jumps away. And you just can't lock him down. TP's down to the bot lane now. Be able to find a few picks, a few catches in the mid game, but not able to get too much more. Miasma going down. Ultra laser from Exekick as well. The Petrifying Gaze lands. Perks, though, still low to the Cyclone. And the Crushing Blow enough to end his life. But Charm, Kaiser flashes it. Irrelevant still looking for a little bit more. Bo channeling up the Vault Breaker. 5 members strong. SK.
Blue buff, she's got a full mana bar. She can secure that. The TP flank coming in.
Certus has no flash. Cullen coming in from Upset as well. DOS already down to half HP. He's going to flash away. Counter-Strike lands onto Certus. Still another Spirit Rush, but he brings the Cease and Desist all the way back. The Everfrost, though, might be enough to delay the inevitable, but in the end, it seems the inevitable will not be stopped. It's in the name as one falls. Irrelevant with a good Gnar into the wall. Perks getting chipped away by Exekick. Another answering kill, perhaps, but Perks slithers away on a seldom amount of HP. Less than 100, it seems, down to 40 or so. And once again, Vitality able to find a pick and get the hell out.
Well, I wonder if SK are going to trade for a potential, I was going to say Baron threat, but it looks like they're just going to secure the mid tower with no jungler. They don't want to take the gamble. And with 5 members alive for Vitality.
No flash. There's the cease and desist going in from Bo and Doss. The wild growth as well. Bo very deep here, already killed off Doss. And Bo is still half HP. He was in the midst of all of SK, but SK just don't have the DPS to chunk out the VIT.
It's still only a single pick though. And with Marcoon still alive, there is a possibility.
Another, he's on a ward, you're on a ward, you're on a ward! Irrelevant has to jump and dash away. Does still have the TP to come back in, but Photon might not be done yet. The charm goes in. Irrelevant with the wallop as well. Photon nard into the wall and a little bit too deep from the Vitality top lane.
Once again, we see Photon completely ignore the fact that this was spawning right now. Vitality have full control over the river.
No Aquaprism as well. You've got a window here, SK, if you want to go in. 10,000 HP on it. TP's coming in, but a little bit late. Vitality turn off the Elder for a second. The miasma from Perks, the petrifying gaze. They're going to try and burst it down. Irrelevant trying to get in here as well. Marcoon goes on to Perks. Lightning Crash going down as well. The Elder's secured for Vitality, and Marcoon's already low, and he will die to the space lasers. Next up, Irrelevant. Cerna's trying to do what he can across the wall, but Vitality, the unstoppable force, continues to charge forward. Exekick can do nothing in the face of Vitality.
It all came down to a smite fight, and Marcoon was so close, but Bo.
Everything they wanted out of that push, apart from the Nexus itself. Elder falls off, but now it's a 5v4 in favor of Vitality, looking to continue their undefeated streak. With Upset at the helm, it seems like they can do no wrong, and Marcoon feels the full brunt of the fist of Vitality as they go 4-0.
Definitely a couple of individual mistakes from the side of Vitality. We saw Photon being a little over aggressive. We saw the same thing from Perks.